Yo, what up? It's Cat6 Ep4, Gabe Electronica.
What up, dickheads? It's your boy Buckets.
And Dino Mike on the mics today.
You already know what the fuck it is, yo. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, man. Start off like that. It's the first week of January. Is it still the first week? No, it's beginning. Now we're starting the second week of
Yeah,
January.
it's the 8th.
We're shooting this the 8th, probably be out 3-4 days.
Yeah. So to say, yo, get this the second week of January.
How was your New Year's?
It was whack as shit. I mean, no, it wasn't whack because it's different. You know what I mean? I got like a whole family thing going, so I had to like, you know, I was chilling in the crib with them, but then they fell asleep like at 11. So I was in the crib like watching the ball drop, halfway playing fucking video games, halfway talking shit online. Like, you know, it was just, but it was good. The new year came in, I didn't feel like different. I just felt like it's a new year.
Yeah.
And it's time to get shit done. Like, all right, cool.
100%.
How y'all felt? What y'all do?
I had to work that day, but we closed early. Closed at 7.
New Year's Day you worked?
New Year's Day, yeah. And actually, yeah, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day I worked. So New Year's Eve, I worked till 7, and then got home, played some video games, chilled with my partner, and then we watched the honeymoon. Well, actually, I didn't even get to watch the honeymoon.
Partner. Yo, I love that we say that now.
Yeah, you know, you just gotta be
partner instead of like, yo, this.
That's my girlfriend. Ownership.
I mean, is girlfriend ownership?
I don't know.
It's a friend that's your girl.
Yeah, but I don't know what's up with the.
Who you sometimes own things with.
Yeah, it's
right.
It's 2023.
I would say partner's like the most progressive thing that casually slipped into mainstream culture.
Mm-hmm.
Every like older person was like, I don't get it, but it doesn't offend me.
Yeah, it doesn't really, and it's okay. It's like, you're right. They are my partner. Like, you know what I mean? No matter what. Like, that's my partner.
Yeah, I also used it, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I'm going to start using it.
Yeah.
2023, baby.
Just, you know, there's different groups of people, and you don't want to offend anybody right away. So, you know, just call every one day.
Yeah, no, I'm just using it because it sounds like
They can all move on.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have no beef with it. But yeah, what did I do? I played FIFA. We at Division 6 right now, which is pretty shitty, but I'm on my way.
Fuck you, nigga. I'm coming for you, bro. You think you're nice?
Through.
You think you're fucking nice? We played a game the other day. I won the first game. He won the second game, and then this nigga just went on a spree after that. Like, I haven't paid him since.
Yeah.
But I'm not as good as I used to be, bro.
Nobody
You
is.
know I was nice, though.
But it's like riding a bike, no?
I'm getting old. My thumbs are
Nah,
achy.
yo, fuck, Mike, my thumbs hurt, bro. I feel like I'm getting arthritis. I've been doing this shit for 20 years, bro. I've been playing video games for at least 20 years, and maybe even more.
On controllers all the time, right?
Controllers, Game Boy, Game Gear.
My God.
Bro, the ergonomics of these controllers were trash back then.
Willie Nelson of thumbsticks there over here.
Right here, right?
Doing it for years.
You know what I mean?
Smoking and playing.
Yo, smoking and playing, bro.
He's the one that invented the blunt finger roll thing. The you seen that?
Yeah. Wait, who did that?
The ring. You
Who invented
that? Was
No,
you, right?
I wish,
You didn't
nigga.
do that with a plastic straw.
Nah, I wish. That
So
would
you
have been
get your
amazing.
smoking. I cannot smoke and play video games to save my life.
Well, like at the same time?
Yeah, I
Well,
can't.
that's why I smoked a bowl. Like, I'm only doing this because we're on a pod and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, we're chatting and it's like a social thing for me. But, like, when I'm smoking on the regular, I got the bowl out. Actually, it's not even a bowl anymore. It's called a steamroller. It's a gravity, it's from the company Grav.
So now your bowl matches your bike.
What do you mean?
You have a Shirley steamroller now, right? That's crazy. What's the steamroller over here? Can you
You're
pass me
right.
that later?
Yeah, I got
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always have a lighter attached to the table because
Well, it's always
people keep
close to
stealing
me.
it.
But we need to get one that's close to Jay so he doesn't have to reach over and ask.
I should just get one and put it right here. We got space on the
That's
desk.
true. We should just get an extra light.
Yeah.
Donate it to the grassy knoll.
That's it. Oh,
Yeah,
we got matches, right? Oh no, they took the matches.
We used
Yeah.
because we took all the
They
matches.
took the matches. Yeah, like that was us. We just took all the matches like in the beginning.
Mike, how was your New Year's?
Annual polar bear dip.
Oh,
as
you did
always.
that?
Oh, you did that on New Year's?
This is New Year's Day. Yeah,
New
it's
Year's Day?
always January 1st down in Coney Island.
Did you see any other bike community people out there?
I feel like I saw 2 people like rolling up on bikes, but I never after that they get lost in the sea of 1,000. You'll never see them again. But yeah, I think this was the 8th year running for myself.
And then
doing
last
like
year, and it's throughout the whole day, right? I mean, people go in the morning.
I think it's technically open because Polar Bear Club is an actual club down in Coney Island.
Right.
And so I think the community thing that they do where everyone can kind of go, register, jump in, it's a whole party. They got like a band playing. That's at like 10 or something. And it goes to like 2 or 3. Cops are in the water, chilling, watching, just making sure no one drowns and shit. But it's like a whole event. I think you did it last year.
Mm-hmm.
Not with me, but just there. It's it's just a fun fucking experience. And now it's like, I mean, going so long, like my wife and I, the outside partner, you know, I think this is our 4th year doing it.
Oh wow, y'all do it together?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
I got her to do it once, mad nervous. She came out, she was like, I'm fucking doing this every year.
Yeah, it has to be an experience.
This is fucking sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do it one day.
Well, the thing with that is that it's cold, right? And this year we got really good weather. Last year it was pretty warm, even though it was overcast. And you're there, and it's cold right before you hit the water. And as soon as you hit the water, it's freezing. But as soon as you get out, it's mad hot. Like,
yeah, you're like, oh, okay, it's not that bad out.
yeah, but put your clothes on right away, cause
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Dry clothes.
dry
Don't put
clothes.
your- don't put
We always do like 2 dips. Like jump in, do that first like scared dip, and you come out and you're like, okay, it's not that bad. Let's do it one more time. Really soak in, because it takes us 45 minutes to get there.
This nigga wants
An
to
hour
gamer
to wait in
score.
line and shit.
Achievement unlocked. 2 dips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put you dive.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. You got to do it.
I mean, if you're gonna go in there, you might as well do it the whole way.
And when you see like 500 other people doing it in front of you, and then it's like your group, and then everyone else is running in, you're like, okay, well, this is like, I'm not gonna be the bitch.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So last year, I didn't see it, but I know there were people that either had a cardiac arrest or were just passing out. Did that happen this year?
Not that I heard.
Yeah, right?
But I mean, I can't imagine it not happening. There's so many very like unhealthy people that go and do this.
I'm pretty unhealthy, so I'm scared too.
You see it? Nah. But at least you ride bikes.
Yeah.
That's true. Everybody always says
We're
that.
talking
Like,
people
at least
who
you
like-
ride bikes. I'm like,
We're talking about the people who like play
Sedentary life.
like Madden online all day and then go out and they're like, yeah, I know how to play football, and then get their ass whooped and go in cardiac arrest. And people are like, oh damn, dude.
yeah, that's true.
You hear that game? It happened on a hot day.
Yeah,
We need to ban football in the summer. Fuck you. Do that shit with the bike. What's the bike? I'm on a rant, but
Yeah,
what's
go ahead.
like the big like the 5-borough bike tour?
Oh my.
It's like a lot of
yeah.
fun, but they're always like, people die in the Verrazano. I'm like, the Verrazano is just a long bridge.
Long hill.
No
Yeah,
one
and
should be
it's-
dying
and
on
it's,
it.
And it's and it's like a slight incline.
Isn't that where it starts?
Huh?
That's where
No,
it
no,
starts?
that's not where it doesn't start the Verrazano.
Oh.
That's like the last leg. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right, it's like the last
which
leg.
I get kind
Which
of.
is
You know?
dope. I mean, that's dope. That's like the feet. It's like, oh shit, but it's really not. It's just a regular fucking hill. If you've ever taken Amsterdam, I think it's like Amsterdam. You're going all the way to like 170 something.
Oh, like in the
Bro,
140s
that
or whatever.
fucking hill, bro. If you've ever done that hill, the Verrazano's nothing. The Verrazano's nothing. But like, there's a lot of people that come for these. And yo, no disrespect to the people that come to the 5-hour bike tour.
Nah.
Even though now it's become more of a like a.
Social ride?
It's not even a social ride because these people only do it once a year. It's become more of a gimmick, right? Like in the sense of like, yeah, let's go do these burrows, but yo, like you said, people are having cardiac arrest and shit. They're not ready. They just start jumping in there and.
I could do 100 miles.
Yeah, you can't do 100 miles. You can't do 100 miles off the couch. You cannot do 100 miles coming off the couch. You bugging.
I don't care who you are.
You can't do 10 fucking miles coming off the couch.
Yeah.
Like real shit. Like you bugging. You cannot do.
But it is fun to kind of ride with them and watch people struggle for like 40 of it.
Yo.
In the most humbling way, I hope. Like, not trying to be mean or anything. But sometimes it's like, yeah, 100 miles is an actual 100 miles. You can't just go ahead and do it after doing a couple of miles every day.
Yeah.
I'm not going out and doing the marathon. I can run 5 miles. You don't see me going fucking New York Marathon.
That's what I'm saying. I could jog down the block. You don't see me going to
I
do the
drive
fucking
to the
marathon.
bodega.
Yeah. I jog to get my kid real quick. Hey, come here, nigga. Stop touching that. Fuck.
Yo, stop biting in the community. Stop fucking biting. I understand it's hard to be a creator, but y'all motherfuckers need to stop biting.
Oh, I thought you meant real biting because I felt.
It
I was
is
talking-
real biting.
No, but I was talking about my kid, and then I felt like you were talking about biting people. I'm like, yo,
yeah.
people are fucking biting people? I don't know, bro.
There's good correlation between that, but definitely...
Culture's getting crazy.
Culture's getting crazy, bro.
Which we missed a lot coming out of New Year's. Apparently a bunch of stuff happened. We got a lot of shit to talk about.
A lot of shit happened. Should we speak on it? Yeah, that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
All right, so, there were some allegations, and this is all allegations. I'm not going to say that they did it.
We'll bring it up with our guests and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because they were involved.
Don't want to spoil the fun.
Yeah, but motherfuckers, stop biting. I understand it's hard to be a creator and to keep creating, but bro, if your shit whack, then just, do something else. I don't know. Be creative. But straight copying or just straight jacking somebody's reel and putting it as your own so you can get the likes and the attention for you is trash.
Who's
bro.
doing that? And don't say their name.
I'll say their name, nigga.
Nah.
No, because then you could be giving them more clout.
Well, Well, if you check my Instagram,
you know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. If you check my Instagram, you already know. Just go to my. Well, the story's not up anymore, but yeah. And
Shit corny, bro.
they're mad nonchalant about it. They don't even care, and I'm like, yo, that support gotta
He said
stop.
they don't even care.
They don't even care, bro. You biting. Look, I grew up in New York, right? Born and raised New Yorker. When I was growing up, biting was not cool. You
Nah,
couldn't
it's
bite
not,
somebody's
it's not,
rhymes.
nah.
You couldn't bite somebody's style.
Somebody's haircut. Nothing. Yeah.
nothing.
Somebody's whole fit. Like, now niggas be biting niggas' whole fits.
Whole fits.
I'm like, how you? That's not even. You don't even got style. You literally you just wore what he wore. Where's your shit at? Where's your fucking?
Yeah.
Where's your steez? You feel me? Stop biting. Bro.
So I feel that's the same way when it comes to this creative shit, dog.
I'm on my fucking funk flex shit.
Bro.
Where the fucking bombs at?
Dropping bombs, for
Stop
real.
fucking biting.
Stop biting,
Psycho
bro.
community, make your own shit, bro.
For real. Or at least, yo, if you gonna bite, like, at least, source your biting. Like, you have
Source
to big
your
up.
biting.
Pay
Find
the
that shit
homage.
on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Yo,
Put an IG
Pay
tag.
homage to your biting. You feel me?
Dead
Show
eyes.
them love. Be like, you don't bit this shit. Yo, be like, yo, I literally bit this shit, but yo, look who I bit it from. They're
Yeah.
fire. Like, y'all should go bite that shit too. Like, this shit is fire.
This is gonna be a spicy podcast.
It's gonna be
Oh,
good.
for
I mean,
sure.
It's always spicy.
So sober host this week. You know,
Yeah.
everyone's on time.
Well, I don't know.
We didn't have shit to kick in.
I did take.
I took more shrooms than last time.
Yeah?
So I might be Jay.
All right, it's cool. Well, I'll take over.
Nah, I'm joking. I'm good.
I haven't dropped nothing in my drink yet. We all right.
Hey, niggas is dropping.
So who we got today?
Yo, we got a special guest because if you on this motherfucker, you special.
All our guests are special.
You already know. The one and only Dominican Crihs.
Yo, first time three-peater. This is our first guest to ever come back 3 times.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been on this
You-
3 times?
Yeah, you did. You did Bolero with us. You did the Monster track with Vic, and then now this one.
Right.
Wait, we gonna start?
Yeah.
Shit, we started already.
All right, if we're gonna keep that in, keep that in. Let's go.
fuck
Yo,
it, so we start, yeah.
Welcome back. We here. Yo, Chris, what up?
What up, what up, what
good
up?
to see
How
you.
guys
We got
doing?
Dominican
What's up,
Crihs
man?
here. Yo, how you been, bro?
I've been good. We're good.
Yeah. And let me just ask you, are you the king of alleycats, bro?
I'm not gonna say, I'm
No.
not gonna self-proclaim that. You know,
Okay.
people say that, whatever, numbers don't lie. I'm not gonna be like, yes, I am. Like, it's up to y'all to debate. And if y'all don't agree, that's fine. That's what you think. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, you know?
Facts.
So,
Facts.
yeah, I'm just here.
Facts. That was.
I'd put you there.
I mean, I'm at this point. Yeah, I don't see anybody taking like as many wins as you.
Well,
Like, just
let's count it. You overall wins in Monster Track, right?
Yeah, tied.
Tied with Bobby.
Yeah, and Heather, who also has 5.
Oh,
So-
shout out to Heather McKinley, I think. What?
No.
Okay.
Heather, why can't I think of her last name? Heather Mueller.
Okay. There you. It was right.
Why can't I think of her last name?
There's
She
been a
lives
few
in
Heathers,
Chicago,
but
right?
Yeah, she's in Chicago right now. Yeah, she used to be messenger. She used to
Shout
work
out to
for-
her.
Yeah.
The mess crew.
Super Bowl. How many of those?
Super Bowl. Well, it's really 2. It depends on who you ask, though. I handed in 2 completed manifests. So I think it's 2. There was some bullshit. MPLS community is like, I don't know.
that's Minneapolis, right?
It's a,
Yeah.
it's a special, cool people over there. But yeah,
Shout out
it's-
to Bonsai
I
Harris.
think it's 2 Super Bowls. The drunk race, because there's the speed and there's the stupor. The stupor is the drinking one.
Okay. Have you won the speed one?
I've never raced the speed one. I raced stupor, I think 8, maybe 9 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. And then what else we got? Shit.
Philly Alley Cat.
Philly Rumble, ready to
yeah,
rumble, right?
that's-
No,
What about
it's.
the Rocky
Rocky.
Road? The
Rocky.
I'm
yeah,
so
that's
sorry
4.
for butchering that, Philly. Like I'm butchering that name. What is
Yeah.
the name's race?
It's the Rocky race.
The Rocky race.
Yeah, how many of those you won?
4, and that's the most.
Wow.
That's
and
the most
and
anybody's
I'm not,
won?
and I'm not from Philly.
And you're not from Philly.
Well, you might as well be now.
Yeah. And my partner Todd, he's tied for second. He's got 3 with Corey.
Yeah.
So, and then a lot of things that people don't realize about that race is like, you know, you got a person who's the runner who goes like what you call it, back and forth. Wait, is it I always get the 2 positions confused because you got somebody who like goes and gets the package, the slip, and there's the other person who actually goes around the city and has to like navigate it, find the checkpoint. And
Oh, it's like an A driver and a B driver.
Yeah, but one person just basically goes back and forth. Like imagine if somebody was going from like Union to Herald Square. That's just back and forth. They're just getting the package, coming back. I wait for him at Union Square, and then I go out and I have to go like to the East Village.
Oh, like
I
a
have to go,
relay.
like it's a relay race. Yeah.
Wow.
But I do the relay part. He does the relay part. I do the runner part. That's what it is. Relay and the runner part. So I'm the one who's navigating, and Todd's a Philly messenger. But it just works out that way.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. That sounds dope.
Yeah, that's a really fun race. I
Those
hope it comes back.
Those bags that you have from that
Oh my
race are
God.
fucking dope
Oh,
as shit.
shout out to Reload Bags. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Reload Bags. Those bags.
Unfortunately,
are
they're
fun.
not doing stitching anymore.
Oh, it's just like print.
It means they're just doing bags, but they're not doing like the custom work anymore.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I guess I got too much.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but Roland told me like when I hit him up for Monster Track last year, 2022, he told me that he wasn't gonna, there wasn't gonna be any artwork on it. It was just gonna be like the bags.
Okay.
So
All right. Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of creativity, time, money.
time, money, like these companies are small. They're small companies, so it's like.
How much can I keep giving back to
Yeah,
this?
exactly. So, yeah.
Yeah, with that traffic not coming back the other way, yo, support our local communities and shops, bro. That's
Support
the
your
one.
local bike shop.
Please,
Support your local bike shop.
bag maker, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the bloodline. Come
Mer
on.
bags, Rob,
Yeah.
like everybody over here in New York supports, like, Rob. So.
Yeah. Easy Customs on his way up, so you already know.
Yo, he be going in, right? He making
Yeah.
pouches and book bag, whole
And he'll make
book
you your whole
bags.
graphic and all that. And before Easy, there was Secunda, 2 straps,
Oh,
right?
what happened to him, bro?
I mean,
He still doing it?
I don't know. I have to
Okay.
look at the IG, but
Yeah.
Oh, you got TOD Dominican Republic race.
Yo.
Yeah, that was special just because of the fact, like, like it was only the 3rd alley cat ever in DR.
Yo,
This is
and
crazy.
and you're Dominican.
And I'm Dominican, so it's like, hometown, like literally hometown, like that's the city that I was born in.
Who was your biggest rival there? Was it a local or was it Tony?
It's hard to say because like there's this kid he's won like 2 of the races and he's pretty fast, but like obviously like where we are like as people, the people who went over there, like it's just like a different league.
Yeah.
Like experience and everything is just like a different league. So I would probably like have to say like definitely Tony and Dane got 3rd also. So.
Staten
New York
Island
Sweep.
Dane.
Yeah, New
Yeah,
York
let's
Sweep, 1, 2,
fucking
3.
go.
But they can ride, like,
Really? That's
like,
great.
then everything's new down there. Like, everything's, like, developing. Like, they're riding more. They're doing, like, more rides, and, getting better bikes, better parts and stuff like that. So that all, helps out. And, like, having people from abroad that come and they see, it's like you getting psyched up. It's like, oh, these are
The hype.
These are the dudes.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I've seen
Yeah,
videos
cool.
of these people. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. So you
that's
get
dope.
motivated, it's-
Especially Mr. Line of Sight over here.
Yo, bro, that video was like probably the first video I seen you, and Jay put me onto it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Jay put me onto that. That was the craziest like street racing I've ever seen
When
at that
did-
point.
When did that come out? 2011, 12?
2010.
Yeah, like
2010.
Well,
12
First
Ave
Ave
earlier.
still didn't have a bike lane.
Huh?
First Ave still didn't have a bike lane.
No, I don't think so, right?
Yeah, because you, Austin, y'all all go shoot up first.
Yeah,
John
you're right,
Kingsley.
you're right.
Shit
Not
don't even look the
Kingsley,
same.
John, what was his name? John Taki?
John Taki, JT.
Yeah, JT.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they went through the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
At one point? Yeah, the
Yeah.
first half tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Yeah, that's
screaming
right.
in that. How
Yeah,
do you
but-
feel about screaming at messengers now? Well, screaming at checkpoint workers back then as compared to now.
Oh, I mean, people know. Like I used to be a dick. The more events that I've done, like the more like I appreciate people coming on and volunteering, and because it's their time. Like they're not getting paid.
No.
They're not getting a beer. They're not getting a hat. They're just there volunteering, literally their time. So if you racing in a race and like some idiot comes at you and he's like, "Yo, sign my fucking shit,
Sign my shit, motherfucker!"
And like you're yelling at them, and obviously like if you ever race, you're like up there, you're like intense. So this person's like, I'm about to get fucked up.
It's a lot of intensity.
So yeah, it was a lot different. It's a lot different now coming into like a checkpoint now than as opposed to like back then when I was just like like this 25-year-old like.
Bro, I seen you
Yeah.
fucking hockey push, and now y'all cool, so I'm gonna speak about it. And
Rowboats.
Yeah, no disrespect. Right outside the BFF, it was a BFF event, and yo, bro, this
The BFF alleycat.
Yeah, y'all came up, and you just shoulder checked this shit. I was like, oh, all right.
No
like,
rules.
No rules.
Yeah, I mean that was
a couple years ago.
Since then, like like I apologized, like I gave him a set of wheels because I like fucked up his bike also.
Oh
like,
yeah. Oh.
We didn't
forgot
mention
about that.
I wasn't gonna
I
mention that.
stopped his wheel.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
bro.
Well, you stopped his wheel because I'm gonna say the whole story. Robots was tight, and Robots is a smaller dude, but he ain't, obviously he ain't. Like he was like, nah, you ain't gonna check me, like fuck out of here. So he tried to get physical. Everybody was kind of like holding everybody back. Then Robots threw a fucking Snapple bottle, glass bottle. You forgot?
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
he
Wow.
threw a Snapple bottle at Chris, like towards Chris.
And you're not gonna do that.
And then Chris, I remember Chris
Yeah.
was fucking tight. Like this
I mean,
nigga was
he
livid.
threw a
Right?
glass
Yeah,
bottle
he was
at
livid.
somebody,
No,
like,
he was
forgot
livid.
about that.
But I was like, yeah, I would be. I was looking at him like, yup, I'd be that tight too, cause he
Yeah.
threw a glass bottle at him, bro. And
Yeah, and respect to you for even giving him a wheel set and talking
Well,
and even
that's
being
after.
a gentleman and or
Yeah, that was-
just being an adult.
But before he did all that, he went over to his wheel. He's like, yo, this is bike? I was like, shit, I don't know. Yo, he just fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
like, fuck, yo,
pissed.
couch, nigga, fuck, yo, he was stomping them shits out of that wheel, bro. That wheel was done. Yo, when he came back out to try to ride his wheel, I was like, bro, don't even try to ride
Don't
the
even do
wheel.
it.
Like, it's.
Don't even stay here for the film.
There's no spokes left. Like, it was just the wheel and then the fuck,
I mean,
but he gave him the wheels, bro.
yeah. And on top
mean,
of that, when you're messing with
I made it
Chris,
right.
And it was a
right.
passionate time. No, I'm not saying it, bro. I'm thinking it's a funny story now. I'm not saying it to put you in any
Yeah,
type
no,
of
I got
light.
you, I got you, I
I'm
got
saying
you.
it because like now we look back and I'm like, that's a crazy ass story. Like you would
Yeah.
never, I know you would never do that now. I know you're like you said, you apologized, you gave him wheels, like.
But like like things like that, like things that happen, negatively, like me, like getting into like fights or whatever. It was what basically like brings down like like community events and
Yeah,
stuff like that, and
yeah.
like people basically they don't want to come to races if like people are fighting, arguing. Is like always like this beef, whatever. So it's like. Like I'm sure I don't know what questions you guys have, but I'm sure you guys are gonna touch base on it, like about like alley cat racing, like what has gone down, like people like Shorty don't want to do events anymore, all the drama in the scene right now. Like there's always something, there's always someone beefing, and like people don't want to do that shit,
Yeah.
Like, now
We're getting
everybody's
older.
not exactly like you have a kid. You told me like you're more mature, I get it.
Yeah.
Now people are doing like social rides.
Right.
I haven't done any social rides. I'm not a big group rider. Like I like riding in like small groups or whatever. But I don't think there's any beef in social rides, is there?
they
Can't
No,
be.
I mean,
Unless you're like dating somebody, like you both like
if y'all
like
dating, it's a little different because I've seen
like-
that happen a lot. There's a lot of drama with
you hanging out with one girl and he's like, yo, you hanging out with her
yeah,
too?
you
It's
riding
like,
with her.
damn, oh.
Yo, I seen you riding with her last week, and now you gonna be riding with me. Nah, you ain't gonna be riding with me.
But
and
that's like PG compared to like other stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know anything about social rides, but like that seems to be like the new kick for people.
Nah, facts. I feel like Jay right now. I didn't know where to put the mic at.
this is
It happens.
yeah. You once you first excuse me. Once you start feeling that woozy,
I'm feeling good.
you
I'm
just-
feeling good though, but I'm
all over with
I'm
the
maintaining.
mic.
I'm maintaining.
We gotta get
but-
4 stand-ups.
No, but I'm glad that you that in hindsight, like you look at it and you're like, I'm changing because I want people to come out to these events. I want these events to keep happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't want
for
people
sure.
to be deterred. You know what I mean? Like I want them to be welcoming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in that, I saw that you wanted to kind of take the reins and host Monster Track.
Yeah, so like I've organized Monster Track twice. I organized in 2018, Buckets Race. It's the Winnesafa one.
Yeah.
I organized last year, 2022, and I just like, you know, I didn't see like a date being announced. I didn't like really see like a flyer or anything like that.
You didn't see no preparation. You're like, yo.
I didn't see any
what's
prep,
happening? Yeah.
so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it again. And like Monster Track is a February race, you know, not by nature, but like by origin. And it's like Victor wants to do it on the 18th of March, and I'm just like, bro, that's too late. Like Monster Track's supposed to be, you know, that like cold rain,
Cold snow, right?
Like when was the last time it snowed during Monster Track?
Probably hours.
Yeah, but that was freezing rain. That was awful.
That was awful.
Terrible.
He said that was awful.
Yeah.
It's so like, and that's what I'm saying. Like Monster Track's supposed to be like that shitty weather race.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
Like
Cold. Yeah. Wet.
The first year that I organized in 2018, like you guys, it was raining, but like you raced in shorts, I think. You know, no gloves. Nobody had gloves on. Everybody just had a jacket. But it wasn't like, you know, brutal. I mean, it was a brutal race because it was long, but like the weather conditions weren't like awful.
It was just wet.
It was just wet.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was
Which
wet
could
the
be
entire.
Annoying.
Yeah,
but,
no, for sure, exactly.
And you always got to make sure if you're coming out to these monster track races, always bring like an extra set of clothes.
Yep.
Listen, you're gonna have enough time to go home, but nobody really goes home. You go to your friend's house, whoever lives the closest is on you to house all these racers. We need a change, and you know.
Yeah, you gotta have like, you know, wet clothes from like if it's raining or
Sweating.
just like sweating, whatever. It's gonna be cold, so like you know, you want to go to a party also. You don't want to be like all bummy and smelly.
Nah, you're gonna you're gonna need to change your clothes.
Exactly.
And feel good, and especially after like a race like that, I can only imagine that your adrenaline's like on 100. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
So you want to just fucking party. You want to like air this shit out.
No, like every time, like, you know, after like specifically after Monster Track, cause like it's all that pressure on you. That people are like, oh, you're gonna win this and that.
200 people every time.
Well, not anymore, but like like
between racing and volunteers.
You're talking about like everybody that comes out, definitely over 200.
There's gonna and then like 400 talking on the internet, talking about who's the winner, what's going on.
The internet.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
I love that.
What goes into your preparation? So for me, like, I love to know what I'm gonna wear, what I'm gonna rock, what type of bike I'm gonna use. What's your preparation like coming up into that week?
It's a secret.
I'm playing. You go shopping for clothes and shit. You wear some swaggy shit.
It's a secret.
No, I just wear whatever. Like like the whatever. Like I know, like it just depends on the weather. You know, like what jersey or like what jacket. It's just like I don't like be like, oh, this is my Monster Track outfit like a week out. You know, it's not like
I would. What the fuck?
I
would, Jay.
It's
Jay, I'm
like
on your shit.
It's just what I'm feeling that day. You know, it's like it's usually like something.
Yeah.
It's usually all black anyways. So it's
I would definitely be like, this is what I'm wearing for Monster Track.
I can't find one of those. I guess it's the pelotero in me when growing up. You gotta be swaggy, bro. I want everything fresh.
Baseball players are swagged out.
Because I know pictures are gonna be taken, and I want to pull up to fucking.
No, I mean it's true though. You do want to like like wear like your new stuff, but for me it's mainly like the weather. Depending on like what weather it is, like like what bibs I'm gonna wear, what shoes I'm gonna use that day. It just like all depends.
And you want to be comfortable. Obviously,
you
want to wear something that you're comfortable with.
Because you know the race is gonna be long. Like 2-3 manifests. It's gonna be at least a 2-hour race minimum. So you want to be comfortable. So
at least a 2-hour race.
I love a long race, but I hate a fucking confusing, gimmicky race. And not for lack of a better word, I'm using gimmicky, but like last year's race, there were so many like little things that were just like, oh hey, go fuck yourself. On like every checkpoint.
Blame the organizer.
Organizer.
Who organized it last year? Vic?
Not right here.
Oh, you organized it.
Yeah.
This is why I'm saying this.
I didn't want to point any elbows.
This is why I'm saying this.
He did it. Okay.
Like I get why you did it. And ultimately, because I had that Boston kid hit me into that truck when that truck stopped short. After that first manifest,
that video was crazy.
I was like,
95th Street Hill.
It shut my my chest pro off, so I didn't get all the other good footage chasing everything down. Because I came in hot into that first checkpoint, and I was kind of okay with being just queued. DQ'd because I was kind of injured.
I mean,
but I was like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah.
all like, you know, no disrespect to you. A lot of people got DQ'd because they lost.
I watched
shit.
I watched
But I
them
get
come
what
in
you're
and-
saying, like what gimmicky. Like I had people like, you know, pick up like small things that you had to like save.
The
You know,
coordinates.
The coordinates, like different things that people didn't haven't seen in a manifest before.
Iggy's shop and then Iggy's Pizza Shop, which I never been,
Not
bro.
Iggy's Pizza Shop. They're both bars.
They're both
Iggy
bars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Iggy's on 76, and then the Iggy's on
On
Ludlow.
Ludlow.
But I put the zip code there. So put the zip code.
I ain't
there.
checked
Zip
that
code.
shit,
Niggas
bro.
gotta look at the zip code.
So
Bro.
it's just like the
The
thing was,
zip
I didn't want to go. I didn't want the race to go into Brooklyn.
Yeah,
So I was
thank
just
you.
like, I made it all Manhattan, but
Thank
I made
you.
it hard within Manhattan.
Yeah.
You know, for people to be like, okay, if you're gonna win, because like Monster Track is Monster Track. It's not gonna be an easy race to win, and I don't want it to be easy. You know, like as a racer, I don't want it to be easy. You know, like I want it to be like, you know, a long, challenging race. Although last year wasn't that long, but it was obviously challenging.
I mean, it's 3 manifests, and you had. It wasn't like a traditional manifest where you just have the address. You had to do some thinking, and then you also had to do some scavenging and keep making sure that all your shit was right.
Yeah.
Make sure your manifest was dry, because I also have a problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, I gave people bags.
Bags?
To get it because it was
Yes.
raining that day.
Yeah,
so.
there's bags, so you could have 2 manifests. Remember, like
I like
And
Cooper.
Monster
also
Tracks
Like Cooper?
put your little
With
things
Cooper?
in, put your
Gene and
little, you know, whatever you
Tokens.
got, tokens or whatever.
Yeah,
So
It was
Crusher
yeah.
lost the,
Super
you know,
pissed.
he was super pissed, and I was just like, dude, I get it, but like
Yeah.
everybody else got it, you don't have it. Like you can go and get it.
Yeah.
You know, you go back and get it. He's just like, nah, fuck this shit. Blah, blah.
And
mean,
Tony also lost something.
He went to the same Iggy's.
I did that too, but I still got third.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
he
kept
was out
going.
here. You a
Zip-
caballo, nigga.
Zip code was there.
Nigga's a
Yeah,
horse.
let me tell you, I go to that second Iggy's and I don't see nobody there. I start calling Nemo, and I'm like, bro, I'm done. I went to the stupid wrong
I'm done.
Iggy's. I'm on 72nd and first.
Mad defeated.
The furthest I had to go to was 34th in Hudson Yards. So now I'm like 5 miles and like on the wrong side of town. So I'm slowly pacing myself down 72nd. Like, I can't believe I fucked this shit up again.
Damn,
And Nemo goes, nah, Jay, just go. Just go. You still
Yeah.
top 5, if anything. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Let's
because
go.
you got that third,
you
you got that third manifest. So I was,
Yeah.
might as well keep going.
You might as well, bro. You
It was a race of perseverance.
But it's
Legit.
that
It was
first
smart.
defeated, like, I can't believe.
Yo, you racing?
Yeah.
I'm racing.
I mean, you're hosting it,
No.
so you're not gonna host it.
No.
So new
Oh.
development.
No.
All right, so
Bullets
early
and
in the
news.
week, so you kind of did that post to light fire under his ass, under Vic's ass?
No, like I was like me and Victor, like we sometimes don't see eye to eye, and we like when we fight, we like go
It's
at
a
it, text,
brother
this
shit.
and that.
Remember they were on the podcast together? That
we
shit was-
like we go at it. Like,
Yeah.
like everybody thinks like, oh, like, you know, they're really good friends. They're always out like drinking together and this and that. And like, no, like when me and Victor go, like we go, like it's like,
It's hot.
yeah,
It's hot.
no.
Yeah.
Is nah. Yeah, that's so. I don't know if you guys are gonna get into. If you want to ask any other questions, but like to get into that, like,
Yeah.
I mean, keep going because I know what you guys are gonna say, and I'll just like basically like answer it now.
All right, so Chris does his post saying that he's going to throw Monster Track, and there was a little bit of backlash from Victor, who you had made a whole Instagram and
Yeah, I got kicked out of the Monster Track account. Like he basically like because I'm the one who designs the merch. So
Right.
like I sell the merch, whatever. But like obviously I organized it last year, so like I need access to it like to promote whatever.
and
He locked
so
them out.
He locks him out,
Like a boot.
Said you can't be here no more.
which is kind of crazy because you know what, Vic. Back in October of last year, 2022, was like, Jay, I want you to throw a Monster Track. He made a post about it.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I kept hearing from random people like
They're
Vic
throwing
asked me to throw Monster Track, and like Soho went on, and people were like, "Yo, Soho can't organize Monster Track. Like, first of all, like nobody's gonna go. Like, you know, Soho has his differences with
Absolutely.
people. Like,
Absolutely.
he's."
We know.
You know, we don't have to talk about that. That was on the episode last week, or so.
That episode actually caused some stuff to, I think, get to the boiling point.
Yeah.
That episode
There was some
maybe
spillage.
exposed some stuff. that maybe shouldn't have been said, and then some people felt a certain way, and I don't know, maybe they met, and maybe something happened, and then some stuff happened on the internet with some other people, and then some other people got upset, and then they said they was gonna do something, but then... So yeah, Soho's okay. The point is he can't host Monster Track. Right? That's it, right? All right, so
At least not right now. Put it that way. It wouldn't be good for Monster Track. But like also like besides like the whole drama with him, it's like you have to be like a race organizer. It can't be like, oh, this is my first alley cat that I'm organizing. Like it takes a lot of planning. It's like a big race.
It is a big race.
It should be, you know, respected. Like somebody like, let's say like Shardy. Sure, he could do Monster Track. Like if he, not that he's going to.
Would he?
Like,
to Soho's credit, he has hosted races.
He has though, but like not
at that level.
Many, not at that level.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it takes like a different, you know,
because this
different mindset.
This is,
I think so.
It's a global alley cat.
Yeah,
at this point,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But
and you're gonna need real awards with a real after party and like real merch.
It should just be done like right. You know, it's like.
Wasn't the original rules to Monster Track like Snake threw it, right? He's the originator. Shout out to Snake. And then you had to be a winner of Monster Track to then throw it.
So that wasn't really that. I don't think that's like ever been like an actual thing,
criteria.
Like a criteria. Yeah. It's just like working messenger type of deal, like being in the community. But obviously, you know, like working messengers don't really like even race alley cats. Like the people who are moving on to alley cats are like just people like, you know, who just ride bikes.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You know, so like, you know, Ben, for example, who won last year, like
Ted Logan.
Yeah, he's not like, you know, he wasn't a working boy. Maybe he was at one point, but he's just like, you know, a bike enthusiast. Let's say
when he started like winning shit, he was definitely a bike enthusiast.
Like he's, you know, he's a teacher, so it's like to him to come out and like do well at these races, you're like, yo, who is this guy? But he's obviously deserving.
Yeah,
you know, he's not like some dude who, you know, came from like left field. He's like, you know, he's put his miles in. So we're in a lot of places too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, before like he moved to New York. He's from Chicago. He lived like in Buenos Aires. He went, I forget where in the Middle East. Like he's, you know, ridden his bike in the Middle East.
Jakarta. I feel like I seen some shit like that.
It wasn't Jakarta. It was in the Middle East somewhere. I forget where.
That's deep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like the people who are racing these races now are.
They're just not messenger. They're everybody. Right.
Exactly.
There's more than just bike messengers and, you know, street racers. It's actual like people that do other shit, and then they just want to like go do that street race.
Yeah.
That's how I treat it.
Yeah.
Right. Shit. I mean, I race maybe a handful of alley cats now at this point, and don't mess at all.
I mean, it's such a big race. It's such a big street race, and it's going on. This is the 23rd.
This is gonna be number 24.
24. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go.
One
Griffey.
more for every
First year.
Gotcha.
First year was 2000.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's why you do the Bulls logo, because it was 23.
Yes.
just got that.
I was just so mad at it.
I was kind of mad at it too.
People just didn't understand like 23. Like who's 23?
Yeah.
When you think of 23, it's
You
Michael
think of
Jordan.
Jordan,
So like I was
yeah.
just like, let me just do.
Should have done the bull with the Knicks colors.
No.
I mean, then I would have just been even.
That would have looked right. That would have looked right.
Everybody would have been tight.
Yeah.
I mean, even more people would have been tight.
Chicago.
Like, the world would have been tight.
Yeah.
They would have been like, who the?
But yeah, that's the real story behind the logo.
Got you.
So you make this Instagram account, and all of a sudden you're gonna throw it. There's some backlash. You're arguing back and forth with Vic and some other people in the community that don't even.
Other people in the community, I would even say the community, they came out of the left field. Like these people only surface when there's drama.
Which is every winner.
They have nothing. They have nothing to add. They're bored. Like, yo, let's see what's going on. Let me stir the pot, and then they disappear. Because like some of those people are just like, I think they're irrelevant.
Yeah.
They don't add anything to the community. They're just like, you know, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
In the bleachers.
Everybody knows these people.
Oh, okay.
I think you know them, but they're like, but you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about them. What are they doing now? Type of deal.
Trolling on the internet.
Like you don't even ride bikes no more.
Oh, I don't know about that.
They ride bikes. They ride bikes, but
behind the scenes.
You know, and so then you're going back and forth. Some very toxic shit was said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It got
I didn't hold back. I didn't hold back. Yeah.
Oh, it got toxic.
You didn't read the post?
I didn't
Oh,
read
bro,
the post.
it
Sometimes
was-
I'd be in it, sometimes I'd be out of it.
It was like
Yeah.
novella.
This one I was out of it.
This was like
it was
novella worthy.
it was very novella worthy for sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was spicy.
I'm gonna have
It
to.
was
Is it
spicy.
still there? Could I go look at it?
Nah, yeah, you know
missed
them
it.
things.
Yeah, you missed it.
Do you know exactly what happened?
Nah, bro, I was
I
playing
mean, no,
FIFA.
I'm saying, do you know?
I
Exactly?
was playing FIFA.
I know
and
exactly what happens. I was involved. I was the one who was chatting back and forth.
My partner has some kettle corn popcorn. She goes, "Oh, you're not checking what's on Instagram?" I'm like, "Nah." As
Do
I
you
give
know
up a
what-
Yeah,
goal.
people definitely like took.
Do
They
you know
were
what
like-
happened? Yeah, I know what happened, nigga. I was there.
Yeah.
Like, that was me.
So like basically, it's like the the accusations,
Yeah.
this and that, like Chris cheats, this and that, blah blah. He gets the manifest beforehand from Victor. Like the same people who always say that, like Jorgen got tagged and he came out of left
That
field.
dude been
He's been gone. He's been gone. Like, he's one of those people who came, he did his thing, whatever, and then like, he like moved on to the next thing. He moved to
Yep.
Cali, started racing crits,
Yep.
started racing road bikes or whatever, but he's just like, blah blah. Years ago, 2015.
Shout out
Did you
to
race
him.
2015?
Yeah, I think that was my first one. That was me, you, Chaz, Lucas was recording us, and we were going up first. It was wet. That's when Victor
Yeah.
told Poots,
That's the one. Yeah. So
"I'm
anyways,
you're a."
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that.
Anyways,
Boots ain't been since after that.
was it before that?
selling
Was it
jeans or
did you
something,
race the rookie
right?
race the week before?
Nah.
So the rookie race the week before, like it was like Jorgen, what's his Doug?
Doug.
Doug.
Douglas Dirt.
Douglas Dirt. That was their crew, whatever. So
Yeah.
going into races, like that
You
was like
remember.
the crew, like they were fast, they did their thing, whatever. But like
Remember.
rookie race, we raced. It was me, Doug, young Henry,
Young.
and Jorgen, and we had dropped Jorgen like on first or third. We dropped him. That's when Chris used to be fast. Like he could be drop people.
Third person.
Straight line. So we dropped Jorgen, and it was me, Henry, and Doug in the lead of the race. So when we get to, we got one more checkpoint to go, whatever. I ended up winning. I think Doug got second, and Henry got third, or Henry got second, and Doug got third, whatever. But like I was just like, yo, let's get it. Like Monster Trucks next week. Your boy got dropped.
Your boy got
Anyway,
Let's get it. Your boy got.
Monster Track 2015, me, Jorgen, and Chaz ended up racing together.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, like all that thing happened with Poots, whatever, with James,
Mm-hmm.
the McKays. I think Bobé was racing with Cooper, and maybe somebody else.
No, Bobby went his way. Bobby go. Oh, you're right,
No,
because they
no,
went
no, no,
left.
no,
They
no,
went
no,
left.
no.
Him and Cooper went left. No.
Cooper, Bobé, and what's his name from Atlanta? What can I think of his name right now? Contact High.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. You're good. Well, anyways, they did their thing. They had like the little crew or whatever.
When we got
But
off the
anyways,
Willie B, they took a left and we kept going up
yeah.
first.
So two manifests and the manifest exchange spot was the Avenue A and 3rd Street. So when we get there, me and Chaz get there, Bobé had just left with Cooper and why can't I think of this person's name?
Dude from Atlanta.
Yeah. Sorry. It is the contact high. Opie! Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Opie.
got him.
So,
It's the
Opie.
contact high. It's the contact
I
high.
didn't know he's from Atlanta.
Opie.
We promised him he
I
wouldn't
don't know
get
if he's
contact
from
high.
Atlanta, but that's where he he resided there. But Opie. So that was their team.
That shit
me,
actually
Chaz,
woke me
whatever.
up. OB.
So Victor didn't give us a paper manifest to going over the bridge. He was just like, yo, East River Bar, go. That's the finish. So we left there, whatever. Jorgen passed out on the sidewalk, dead like this. Couldn't hack it anymore. I was a brutal race too. That was fast as fuck.
In the
that
wet.
race was fast as fuck, and especially when you have a crew like Cooper, Alfred, Opie. They went one way. I think we went north. They went south, vice versa. So we were just racing,
Yeah.
racing one another, but you didn't know who was in the lead.
Because the
But when we
routes-
got there, they were just leaving to go to the bridge, and me, Chaz tried to chase. I got a skitch over the bridge. I ended up getting third. Cooper got second. Alfred won.
Yeah.
Opie
What's
got
the sketch
fourth.
over a bridge? For those people that don't know what that is.
Skitching is holding onto a car. That's what skitching is. Skitching over the bridge talking about the will it be, just you grab onto a car and just go
Tow the
like
whole way.
25, 50 miles an hour.
It's a good ride.
Was your scariest sketch the one in City Island with Austin? Was that like the closest you've ever been to cause but your sketches are crazy.
That sketch was crazy just because of the fact that like what happened.
All right, so those who don't know, check out the city. It was a
crazy.
Rumble in the Bronx. I don't remember
Rumble in the Bronx,
which year.
2010, I think. It's on my Vimeo.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Crihs, search that. But yeah, he tried to knock me off a sketch, which was like crazy.
I've seen that shit, bro.
It's like you putting somebody at serious risk.
He was
of
so,
injury.
but you have to, you know how salty he was because you caught that sketch.
Oh yeah, but there
That's
wasn't a
what
lead.
it
It
was.
was
I
him,
know.
JT, and me, and we were going to we were going to the finish. We were going to the parking lot.
Yo, that was the finish.
Yeah, I don't think. Like looking back at it, I don't think he wanted to hit me. He wanted to scare me so I could let go, but he ended up bumping me. But still, like imagine like doing that. Like even if it was somebody you didn't like. Let's say that person fucking fell, got paralyzed. You know?
Yeah, it's 30 miles an
Anything,
hour, 30,
anything.
35 on a Saturday.
Getting faster.
Yeah,
So,
the shit is crazy.
Yeah. So
He said on a Saturday.
No, for real, yo. And he tried to, in the summer, so everybody's going to City Island, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
it was a
exactly.
crazy. Yeah, I mean that looked. The video was fucking bro. And then what happened after?
you wanna talk about that, or you wanna go back to the monster track? So, anyways, let's go back to the monster track.
Look at this guy.
So, like people like
This guy's good.
Thank you.
people like Jorgen, they chimed in, whatever, and like I get it, whatever. You want to add like your little drama, but like his claim to me that like the manifest is always given ahead of time. Like I remember what happened with the lotto tickets. People claim that like I knew about the lotto tickets. I've said this lotto ticket story plenty of times.
I heard about that.
The slips were on the when you registered. There were slips on the table, and a couple people were like they saw it. They were like they took a picture, whatever, blah blah. So people knew about it ahead of time.
They definitely did.
But it wasn't because like Victor gave it to like his selected group of people so they can win. It got
sneaked.
leaked.
Yeah,
It got
somebody
leaked.
sneaked.
The checkpoints were leaked too. Cooper had them ahead of time also, and it wasn't because somebody was giving to him. It was just like sloppy.
They were out here, yeah. It was sloppy coordination. They got somebody caught him.
Yeah, exactly.
Slipping. And,
So,
man.
I mean, it's funny to me. Like looking at it, it's funny to me. Like when these people resurface, that's the only thing that they have. It's always the same people. It's always the same stories, but there's never any like concrete proof. It's just all allegations, and I think it's hilarious. But whatever, people are gonna think, what they're gonna think. I just think it's hilarious because they get beat in races or whatever. They need to find excuses. It's like, oh, he must do this. Like, he's out partying this and that, and how can he beat this fast? I was just like, yo, I don't know.
How is he this fast? What?
But the other thing is speaking about being fast. Like, I'm not the fastest person out there, bro. I just know New York. I just know my city, and I can route. Like, Buckets will tell you, Buckets faster than me, bro. Like, he knows,
Buckets
but Buckets be slipping sometimes.
I slip all the
Buckets
time.
be slipping sometimes. Monster Track 2017.
That's the
Couldn't get-
year? I didn't want to say it. That's the year?
Couldn't get the manifest out of my
Yo,
pocket, bro.
that
Hands
video,
frozen.
I was ready to. Yo, this nigga said. And then Chris just said.
But like we like going back to the like allegations, like I get the manifest like ahead of time or whatever. Like Victor always says like you still have to go to the checkpoints.
Yeah.
But like obviously if you know the checkpoints ahead of time, you do have an advantage over it.
Yeah.
And
You're not
like,
thinking about routing.
But like people know. Like one thing I will say, you guys asked me is like, am I the king of alleycats? I'm not gonna self-proclaim that, but I will say that I think the best router.
Okay.
But from like anyone,
Yeah.
I will take that.
All right.
But I'm not gonna say that I'm a king of alleycats. But routing, like that's my shit.
I
Like,
can second this because I've been in the pack with Chris, and I've seen everybody go, Chris, where are we going?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
The only two people that I would say that are like as good or like on the same level, and that's Cooper and Alfred. Alfred. He can't route for shit. Cooper and Austin.
Yeah, for some reason, and Austin's not a New
generation.
Yorker, so shout out to him. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, he's been here. He's been a messenger. He was a messenger since 2005.
yeah, and then
But
he
he's
came for
just
like,
like some people just have to they read maps and then
Yeah, they
you
good.
know, it just stays in their head and you can picture your route.
fucking
you know?
RPG players and shit. You
Yeah.
know? Fucking those guys.
Yeah.
I will coin you king of open jacket while racing. That is a steez.
Nah, it's a
and-
fire ass these because it should be flapping.
It looks like
Right.
a little cape.
Yeah,
Oh, bro,
it
shit
should be
like a
fire as
superhero.
fuck.
When you're
Yeah.
going fast. It looks good when you're going fast.
Yeah. Where's your relationship with Vic right now?
We're talking just whatever. It's it's distant. Whatever. A lot of things were said, heated. So I'm sure we're not eye to eye. But I took a step back from organizing the race because it just felt it was getting more divided. But one of the reasons that I wanted to throw the race, I wanted to keep the integrity of the race still high. Since I did it last year, people had a good time, positive feedback.
Great time.
Everybody got their prizes. WTF, equal prizes for everybody.
And it takes you out the running to race. You know what I mean?
But
so people can have a chance.
This
nigga's fast.
this is what people don't realize this part about it.
Yeah.
If I'm organizing it, I can't race. Why wouldn't I want to race? I love racing alleycats. I love racing big races. I love racing monster track. Why wouldn't I want to try to get that 6 monster track and be by myself on top?
He said he wants 6 rings. He wants
So why am I doing that?
Yeah.
I'm obviously doing it because I care about the race.
To sacrifice your own.
Yeah, bro.
So
Yeah,
you're gonna be Kobe. You're gonna stay with 5 rings.
No, he's
Never
coming
know.
back. He's
Never
coming
know.
back. Yeah, he's coming
Yeah,
back.
but it's
You never know.
But it's one of those, like I was saying, it's just one of those things. I care about.
You care about it enough that you.
I care about it enough
Yeah.
that I'm sacrificing,
Right.
my own personal achievements to continue to have these events for people. But the reason I took a step back, going back to that, is just because people, the whole thing on the Instagram, people don't appreciate the sacrifices that people make organizing and stuff like that. I'm sure I didn't watch the Shardy episode, but I'm sure he touched base on it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ask him why he's not doing any more races?
He said
Oh, yeah.
because he's over this shit. He said he's over people yelling at him. They don't appreciate that he works, all week and works extra sometimes just to put on these races and stuff, and that it's dangerous out here. And so he's literally risking his life to give you guys a good event, and you can't even appreciate it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's really. And he's he goes out of town, and he's getting way more love and
Yeah.
appreciation
The-
elsewhere than
Thank you for
here.
throwing this.
Yeah.
Thank you for
The-
coming.
Yeah.
People are psyched on it. It's just a newer, fresher thing for people. When we go to Mexico, we were together in Mexico, and it was just it's just a different thing,
Mhm.
you know. So I get it. I get why he doesn't want to throw races anymore.
In
And,
New York, in New York.
And he said the U.S. I think.
Oh
if I'm not
wow,
mistaken.
in the U.S. really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
for
Fucking
me, it's just
Americans.
Fucking Americans.
for
fuck
me,
everything.
for me, it was the same thing. For me, it's the same thing. You know what? I'm doing this for the wrong reasons. I'm fighting with Vic for the wrong reasons. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. If whatever reasons the organization or whatever, the race doesn't go well, that's whatever.
You're not gonna stress about it.
I'm not gonna stress
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
You-
Yeah,
you
it's
were
just
stressing
it's not worth it. Beefing with people online made me realize that
This is
not
ain't
worth
it.
it, bro.
Yeah, it's
So-
not worth it.
Yeah, I did my thing already. I organized my races, but the same thing. The same people that always come to the surface they're not in the community anymore.
Right.
They're not
Hosting
They're not
events.
hosting events. So they're not adding anything. So I'm just it's always the same people, bro.
Mhm.
It's always
Gotcha.
the
So
same.
there's no. Okay.
And I figure it's every winter. Everybody's cooked up in the house. Nobody's riding outside. You can't see people face to face. And after a while, you
cabin
just
fever.
it's always every winter, bro. Since I've been in the scene.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I first started, Fixed Gear NYC, bro, that was the most toxic place in the winter.
Fixed gear
Oh
was-
my God.
That was everybody calling each other
He
out,
said, "Oh,
measuring
my
each
God."
other's wheel size and shit like that. You know what I mean? But that shit was wild.
Yeah.
bro.
I think I deleted my Facebook around that time, so I didn't have to witness none of that shit.
Dog, it was bad, and
I
then
would keep hearing from y'all that it was brutal as shit. I was like,
there's mad remnants of that still in the community, and it's just like
keyboard warriors.
yeah, it's all you're doing that all winter just so when we come out to Monster Track and the season starts, now we're all palsy-wowsy, we're gonna drink beers together and forget all about it. Then the winter break comes again. And there's no activity, and all I'm seeing you is on Instagram. Now I feel like I can say whatever the fuck I want because I'm not gonna run into you.
It's professional wrestling, bro. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
it's a novella.
It's WWE, bro.
It's a
Yeah.
novella.
That's it, bro. It's WWE.
People like drama, right? Like you
Yeah.
want to, like, I'm sure, like when that post is going, like people were sending it to people, like,
That
yo,
shit got crazy. It got
look at
spicy.
this, look at this. Like people want drama. Like obviously reality TV,
Right.
they add like these things in there to create, possibly a toxic environment so they can, they can get, more viewers.
Yeah.
And then to call people out and cancel them after.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yo, do you still create? Are you still making like DVDs and shit? What's up with Empire?
Well, nobody's making DVDs anymore.
yeah, well, you know. Yeah.
He said nobody's
No,
You got
still-
that USB-C?
Niggas still sell DVDs.
Yeah,
Like, that's a thing.
Yeah. Nah, it's not.
Unfortunately, like I'll do like little videos, just like little quick edits, but like I'm not really like making like edits like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I kind of like lost touch with like the editing software, and with that stuff, you have to like basically keep up because every year things change, and
Oh
I
my
just
God.
basically like
Shit gets updated.
like lost interest in doing it, and it just became like it was like such a big gap that like going back into it, like I was looking at the program, and it's like I don't know how to do anything, and I got discouraged. So like I stopped like basically like editing videos, and, like
Yeah.
creating content and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you're out the game 2 years, bro, it's a
Yeah.
whole new ball
Yeah,
game. I'm sure
exactly.
Mike knows. Mike has to be on it every year,
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
else we
And I
lag.
still don't do it. This is like me
it's
easing
like
into
for
it with
you,
one camera.
like for y'all, like gaming. Like imagine not playing any video games for 5 years and
That-
getting that new console, that new remote, and you're like, yo, what? They have like a joystick over
I don't
here
know.
now? Like what? So
Oh no.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
You still playing hockey?
No,
Retired?
no.
What's going on?
I just haven't played.
Suspended?
I haven't found the time. Not suspended.
You give me mad Ty Domi
License
vibes,
revoked?
bro.
Not
You give me,
suspended, but like
you give me Chara vibes. Like
Nah.
you play defense.
I do.
Play defense.
In roller, I play defense. In ice, I play forward or D, but I haven't played it that long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, I wanna also. I feel like now that we have like the camera and like people know they're gonna be on camera, that fit be on fleek. So let's take a
Yeah.
moment
I
to
mean,
appreciate
I
my nigga.
got-
Let's take, you know what I mean? Let's take a
I'm
moment.
wearing all the colors today. Like I'm
Yeah.
wearing all the
Nah,
Nah,
colors.
my man, he got the
Whoa.
exclusive Air Max 95s. Like them
the
shit.
socks, the jacket.
He's
know
a
what
New
I mean?
Yorker, bro. He's a New
Yeah.
Yorker.
I mean, I got up this morning. I just put the first things that like.
Word.
to the
Remember,
door.
he's not the type that will be like, yo, I'm gonna wear that for the podcast. That's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
New
this is your
Yorker,
show,
bro.
though. This is your show, so you guys got your fit the night before. Like, yo,
I iron this black outfit I got on.
let me iron my Adidas shorts.
I was like, I'm just wearing Adidas shit. I'm
Do
gonna
I
be
tuck my
warm as shit.
pants into my socks or do I leave them out?
Yeah, right.
No, it's kind of cold today. I gotta tuck everything.
Yeah.
Pause.
I got my shit tucked in on this side. I'm over here. I'm wilding. Nah, but yeah, I appreciate the fit.
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate
I
it.
think that's different now, you know, because before you could only just hear us. You didn't see what people was wearing. And,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, that's something more to appreciate.
How do you like the new setup?
Me?
Yeah, I like the setup compared to the bowling alley.
Yeah. Well, it's quieter, so I can hear you out better. No, I think it's dope. Like, I mean, the studio's pretty sick. You guys got your little cannabis club here. It's dope.
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
No, it's nice. I mean, progression. You guys got cameras now.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. So I was like, appreciate the
Real audio
Older.
equipment.
Yeah.
Older, a little more mature.
Yeah, we're definitely.
Yeah, like what Gabe was saying before we went on air, that you guys have a different approach now.
No.
Yeah.
It feels more like a actual podcast.
Before it was just like we was getting. I mean,
Like
look.
you guys got your little cliff notes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just to get the
Yeah.
parts.
Notes.
I want to be on point.
You guys are almost like real journalists now.
I mean,
Trying, man. Trying to get out.
Didn't we
Yeah.
say before we start? Yo, look, we had a conversation and we was like, yo, if we're gonna start this shit back up, we're gonna do it like this. Like, let's be, let's shift it. Now we're gonna have a new space. We're gonna have a different mentality. We're a little older. I'm not in the scene as much, but I'm, like, as I want to be, because obviously I have
You have your new
responsibilities.
priorities,
Yeah, I
of
got
course.
real
Yeah.
shit. Not to say that this ain't real shit, but just like I got real shit that I'm fucking doing. So, but still, I want to put out and give the shit. But that's what we spoke about. It was like, yo,
Shout out to Chris, because one of the first time he was on and actually always giving us constructive feedback, especially when we had a Cheat Def on. He was like, yo, motherfuckers, if y'all gonna be doing this shit, y'all really gotta ask questions.
Yeah,
Don't
bro.
be afraid to
Yeah, people are like. I was
remember
just
that
like,
convo.
yo, why don't you ask them about this, that, and the other?
That's
You're
a fact.
like, like you had the perfect platform to ask, and I thought you guys missed that opportunity.
yeah, we missed a couple. I'm not gonna front. Looking in hindsight, looking at a lot of the podcasts that we've had and a lot of people that we had on during the bowling
era?
Bowling
Bowling
era, yeah.
era.
We did miss out on a couple of good questions and a lot of good people that we could have definitely asked certain questions.
I mean, but you live and you learn. You know?
Exactly.
Constructive criticism is not hate by any
Yeah.
means. Like, it's just my feedback.
Yeah.
If you want to take it like as a negative, then you can. But I mean, it's not that. I mean it like
Yeah.
in a very sincere way.
Yeah,
and that's what I took it as when we had that conversation.
Some people they can't take the constructive criticism.
Yo, this nigga hating on me.
Exactly.
Yo, why he hating on me, son? Why he?
It's not hate.
Chris is a bully.
Yo, he's bullying me, bro. I don't even want to do this podcast no more. Like, nah, exactly. No, absolutely. So we appreciate that though.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no.
And we're trying to grow. We're trying to grow, bro. We're trying to grow. We're trying to glow up. We're trying to grow up.
Word, and this is our first 3-peat.
Is it?
Yeah.
My man stayed breaking fucking records. It's a
The GOAT.
repeat. Is the
Cat6 GOAT.
Cat 6. Yeah, honorary Cat 6.
I'll take that. I'll self-proclaim myself Cat6 GOAT. Has anybody been on twice?
Well,
Yeah.
before this season, it was just you.
Yeah, it was just you.
Oh, really?
And then we had
Yeah.
Shardy and Soho, so they
They're
came.
both returning.
Yeah.
And now you.
But they only got two.
They only got three. And we want to have Tony on, but
Yo, last time he got caught up with work or something like that, so it didn't happen.
and
then
for
I
me-
haven't spoken to him after.
And for me, I need Tony, and Tony, if you see this, I need you to really be Tony, bro. I don't need this show that you put on when you're about to race motherfuckers. Don't act too cool, because I'm going to tell you about niggas that act too cool. Austin Horse came on to this podcast. They didn't want to share none of the raunchy stories he had. This dude was an alley cat messenger, and like,
He tried to be as PC as possible.
yeah.
Mind you,
He
he
didn't-
fucking almost killed.
Wait, did you guys ask him about that on that show?
Yeah, we tried to ask him about
Bro, he was just
everything,
like,
and his whole demeanor. He was, remember how the booths were
Yeah,
in
I'm Austin
LIC?
Horse, so
Yeah, he was in the booth like
kinda
this.
like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
I did those races, but now I'm like,
he wasn't hype.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was just like,
He wasn't hype.
I can see that.
He wasn't like alley cat Austin Horse.
and
he
I'm
was
not,
like,
and I'm not saying to be over the top with it, like
No,
like,
but you're coming on the show is it's about the messenger cycling
This is an
community.
urban cycling
You know
podcast.
what you're gonna talk about. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about like the Green Party politics, this and that. We're gonna talk
Nah.
about stuff that like you did like as a messenger. So
Yeah.
I get that.
So like we want to have him on, but like I need Tony. I need the one that chills after the race, and And if y'all want to see somebody on, drop them in the comments. We'll get out to them. You already know, we out there. What's your favorite bike to ride, currently and of all time?
The one I
all
got
time.
well, currently is the one I have out there.
Which is a Chanelli?
No, it's a Mash.
Mash,
It's a Mash
uh-huh.
AC2, custom designed by Chaz, painted by Pancho in Mexico City.
Shout
It's
out.
just like my everyday.
I know what that shit was when he pulled up. I'm like,
My
what is that
everyday
shit?
bike, basically. All time, I would have to say the White Macca. You know the White Macca family.
And definitely.
He's like,
Buckets doesn't like the White Macca family.
Oh, he put in work with that?
Yeah,
put in work
bro.
with him?
Yeah, that was the bike. I mean, Mike knows it too.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They feel the White Macca
He
family.
said, Mike knows this too. Y'all very familiar with the
You
white
should have
Maca
pulled
from-
up. It was around that time.
That was around the time I was
Yeah,
kind of
it was
getting
like
it.
2014, 15,
15.
16.
Oh, if
Yeah.
I would have pulled up, I would have definitely got
Yeah.
to meet the white Maca from him.
Yeah, it's still. I mean, I still got it. It's just on ice. It's in the closet.
It was made by Raleigh.
That was a Raleigh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a Rush Hour Pro, but like custom painted. To Macca families.
Fire, bro. White bikes are pretty crazy. But
Yeah.
that one
White bikes
was,
are pretty crazy. I didn't even think about that.
And then I think the only other person that had it was Mo, who then sold it to Devin. I think
Yeah,
was how it went,
something like
right?
that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. But that bike is special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's like my all-time, I would say. I like aluminum bikes. I'm not a big steel
Yeah.
bike person. I like the way
Really?
they ride.
Yeah, I like steel. Well, I mean, I guess because
Everybody has a different preference.
yeah, steel.
Yeah.
Are you still sponsored by anybody?
Not really. No, like since I raced less now and like I don't really, pursue that. Like Giro was like my longest sponsor, and
I didn't even know that.
I haven't really heard from them.
Yeah.
And so I wrote them an email. I said, like, hey, can I get some stuff?
Hey,
And then-
Giro.
I didn't get I didn't even reply. Left me on red.
Maybe they switched the
Spam.
email. They switched the email.
Yeah, Jason from Infinity hooked me up with a frame. One of
Shout
his
out.
own frames.
Okay.
And
I didn't even know he's still making frames.
Infinity?
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
He's
Till
still
this
making
day.
frames,
Blowing
yeah.
up.
He looked at the camera like, yeah, nigga, go get him.
This bro,
Yeah.
Jay has a
Man's on
setup.
JBI.
$10,000 bike, bro. He's selling a $10,000 bike.
Is he
This-
really track? Complete?
No, I think it's the road one.
Oh, is the road one? Oh, yeah. The anthem.
Yeah. It looks fire. So if you got 10K,
Yeah.
go look at that. Shout out to Jason, bro. Still making it work out here.
But yeah,
That's fire. I didn't know that.
sponsors.
I didn't even know.
If you want to sponsor me,
Yeah,
slide
I
in
mean,
DMs.
slide in the DMs for real. Reach the email,
If
yo.
you want to sponsor him, you know what I mean?
That's
Dominican
it.
Crihs, right?
More importantly, if you want to sponsor us, we also have
yeah,
space.
sponsor the podcast.
We in here.
wanna
yo.
They got,
He
they
is
got,
just
a
they
guest.
got commercial space,
They got commercial space.
Yo,
we got
like,
lots of it.
we got
This
commercials.
Put your
Commercial
logo
wall.
on,
We got advertising just like on some shit, like just
Yeah.
cause, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, nah, I just gotta pick up my phone.
All right, what are you planning for the year? What races? What are you doing? Are you taking a step back? Are you still?
I am. Like last year, I didn't race all the races. Like I raced last year, I would say. I'm definitely gonna try to go to Europe for the ECMC, the European Championships, the messenger event. Definitely gonna really try to go to Yokohama for the Worlds, and wanna go to Mexico again for Track or Die, and or the NAC, the North American Championships. So just like do more of those races, I would say, as far as like other alleycats, I mean, I want Rocky to come back. Rocky hasn't happened because of the pandemic. So the last time Rocky happened was 2019. So Rocky hasn't happened in 3 years now. So I want Rocky to come back. 'Cause that's like one of my favorite races.
Yeah, bring that shit back, guys. Come on.
Yeah, let's
Bring it
go,
back if you
Philly.
can.
Come on, Philly.
I
Rocky.
mean, yeah, that's slacking in Philly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so
You got a favorite decade you liked racing, or not decade, but
Like a
like
favorite
group of
era?
years?
Period.
Favorite
Yeah,
era?
because I've probably raced with you like slightly over a decade.
Yeah.
I
trying to
would
call
say
him
like
the LeBron of alley cats.
no, but I mean I've been getting my ass whooped by him since like 2009, and only started keeping up with him in like
Yeah.
2014. So
That's
like,
kind of crazy,
wait.
right? He's like, he's been watching me since 2009. It's
Yeah.
2022. He's still putting in numbers. Like, yo,
Definitely spanking us on the street, but
Yeah.
he came out to the Velo once or twice.
but like I remember
Oh,
racing with.
yeah.
How was that?
I
How did
can't,
that work
I
out?
can't do velo. The boys are fast, bro. I'm like that's a different condition.
Yeah.
You actually need to train to go. You got to do your laps. You got to do your long rides. Like the velo, you got to hit the gym also.
I respect that, bro.
Velodrome is different.
Respect that.
Yeah.
Like I like racing with Chris because I don't mind pulling as long as he gives me directions. But I know at one point he's gonna like flip on me, and so I'm always like kind of cautious.
Yeah.
Last two checkpoints.
A lot of intensity.
Favorite era, I would say, like what we call like the golden era of like alley cat racing was probably like 2006, it's like 2012. That was like, my favorite like era. Like as far as like having competitors, because I was like when like people used to come from out of town, like everybody used to pull up, and there used to be like 150, 200 people.
No matter the race. Yeah.
But like
yeah.
125 of them were actual messengers. And
Yeah. So it was just like more not competitive. It was just like it felt more. I don't want to say authentic to discredit like what's going on, what happens now, but it just felt like it was just more pure.
So
don't
I was
know.
gonna tell you, it was probably more pure. It was pre-social, really.
Yeah, exactly.
So if
it was
you were
more of
in
a
this,
messenger event, and not that not that
to
I'm trying to
knock.
say
Yeah.
that like I don't appreciate like all the new people who are who just ride for fun. Like that's all good, but I'm just saying like I come from messengers.
Yeah.
Like I got into alley cat racing because of messengers. So it's just like I would say that was like my favorite like period, like the high of like alley cat racing. But like I guess for like if it was like for achievement wise, I would say 2013 to like 2017, 18.
The
Like,
era
I
right
was, like,
after.
I was actually like
on
fast.
fire.
Yeah.
Like I compete with people. Now I just struggle and hope that I get like top 5.
Well, now you route.
I route, like I think about routing more than like I
Yeah.
do, it's like I'm not going to be like, it depends like who shows up, like, Crusher, Ben, all these guys show up. I'm going to be like, well, I'm not going to beat them, in
Right, in a
like
sprint.
in a sprint. So like I'm always just like thinking like, if we're riding together, like where am I going to split off?
Yeah.
Get a sketch or whatever. Like
What you just called out.
I'm thinking of like, my move so I can just like separate myself because like, sometimes like people do depend on like me to like route. And so when you take that from them, they have to now start doing things themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And, sometimes they get lost and I don't get lost. Well, I mean, I do, but like,
Not like that.
Not in
Yeah.
New York.
yeah.
Not like that.
See, I'm just fast, and I kind of forgot how to like navigate. So I don't mind dragging him to at least a minute's lead or something,
Yeah.
and then being like, all right, I know if I can struggle here, I'm out, but then maybe I can beat him in like a straight finish. And that's why I raced with Crusher and got like second or third or whatever it was, and a bunch of those things.
You
but
just want
like,
to. You'd rather follow somebody.
But
no,
you're talking about
I'd rather.
Bedford?
Not Bedford, no, but Vix, the Summer Alley Cat was with a bunch of us, and Tony and Crusher, and I was like, just tell me where to go, and I'm dragging everybody
yeah.
everywhere. Like I'm taking as big of a lead because I know I can hit you guys certain places.
Yeah,
Somewhere to go.
Like my thing is like in the start of a race, if we're getting the manifest ahead of time and like people have like a time to plan and do their route, like I'm already at a disadvantage because like they're faster and like my strong suit is to route. So when we get the manifest at the very start of the alley cat, I'm just like, all right, look at it, go. But if everybody's on the same playing field, like I was just like, man, this race is gonna be fast because you're not thinking, you're just going to like the points or whatever, and like people like pulling out their phones.
Everybody
like,
just mashed.
all these different variables that like you add to it by like giving somebody the manifest or not giving it to them is just like it equals the playing field. Like I'm not gonna be faster than Crusher in a straight line. I'm not gonna be faster than Buckets in a straight line. So it's like I actually have to like put
Throw
in that
your
work.
magic.
Yeah.
So like you wouldn't. So bombing down Broadway.
I can't do that race anymore and like get in like top. Like I think last time I did it I got 5th.
Yeah.
And I was on a road bike.
Which
Oh, word, because you could do.
rode a track.
Yeah, it's any bike, but like
Those
like,
hills,
those
man.
hills, 181st. Yeah, shout out to Mario.
Shout out to those hills.
Time champ.
49-15. Yeah,
was
3
it 15 or
times.
16? 49.
On the track bike, I might have been
Mario.
16.
Yeah.
Might have been 16.
Like
'cause-
Mario, another
yeah.
dude, like in a straight line, bro. You're not. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Dude, he moves like a barracuda
Yeah.
amongst like cars somehow, just very slightly.
Chicken legs too. Like his legs
Wow,
like
boy.
this, bro. But like he's
getting
strong.
it on his
He's
All
strong.
City,
Yeah, the
yeah.
All City, exactly.
remember
You said that
that
All
shit.
City. That All
Yeah.
City. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was beasting on that All City.
Yeah.
Where you have footage of my Broadway bomb when I fucking crashed out.
On 97th Street.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have it
that's-
somewhere.
Yeah, that shit was.
Yeah, I
intense.
thought Buckets was dead. I seen him. He was laid out.
Yo,
He was laid out.
I'm riding with David, Fast David, who was also part of that Jurgen crew. I'm riding with
Ramirez.
Now he's just doing his own thing.
Yeah,
fast
now
as
he's
fuck.
doing his own
I think he
thing.
lives in Queens somewhere.
Yeah, running and fucking riding. I was with Louis Scatagiri. The three of us was bombing down Broadway on 97th. The light just changed. So Ramirez and Scatagiri were in sync at that point. They were riding buddies. So they both make a move that go and cut in front of the car. Now I'm tailing a little bit behind, and I have like my options are if I follow them, I'm getting hit by the front of the car. If I go left, I'm getting hit by the cars behind it, and then if I go straight, so I chose straight. And as I'm approaching the
Good
car,
job.
as I'm approaching the car lines up between the doors, so I'm hitting the frame. And I said, well, I don't know how to skid stop at that point. So, and even I was going so fast, I was 50-14 that day like an idiot. He had told me
50-14.
I had just came from the
fuck
track.
is wrong with you?
I had just came from Wednesday
Trying to
track
flex.
on a Saturday, and it was something stupid.
This nigga.
Oh,
and you were
no.
riding down the street?
Yeah, I thought I had it, so I couldn't stop.
You
And
didn't have it.
I didn't have it, and decisions had to be made, and it's not like Premium Rush, bro. You don't get 4 decisions in a millisecond, and that's not how it goes.
There's no way.
Yeah, you don't stop time. You're like, hey, option A, option
you look
B,
over to
option
your left.
C.
I told you I
should I
had
jump
3
over?
options. All of them were bad. I chose what I thought was the safest,
son.
and yeah, so I kind of like football. Like I go to the side to try to like impact the blow everywhere. So I do that, hit
I'ma do it
shoulder.
with you.
Yeah, I hit the shoulder first. I bounce, bro. My bike goes that way. I bounce off and I land. And you see the GoPro footage, it like bounces 3 times. And so that must mean
You had to go on your bike, right?
yeah, dead ass. And so I'm on the floor. People are passing me by. Shout out to Lalo. Lalo stopped saying, "You okay?" I was like, "I'm all right. Go." My first reaction
At least he asked.
was to get up, right? Because you know you get hit, the adrenaline's pumping, you don't really feel it. When I got up, my ribs, my shoulder, everything hurt, and there was like a piercing pain. So I had to, and then that's when everybody swarms around me, and there's a picture of me on the floor with the Puerto Rican flag on my bike and all that. It just was like death. I look like Brandon Knight. In the meme, I'm just like, yo, people, y'all need to cut that out and make it a meme. I'm just on the floor with a circle of people behind me. And then the driver said, "You okay? You okay?" I said, "I think it'll be all right," and he moved.
I don't think I've seen that fucking.
Yeah, I have it somewhere. I have to look for it. I
Yeah.
have to
What
look
was
for
your
it.
closest call? Was it the Austin?
I would say so.
Yeah.
In Greece, I was doing a race. I was coming down a hill, and I think I was like dehydrated.
You fell.
I went over a cliff,
Yeah, I remember
side of
that.
a road, and I had to go to the hospital, get
What-
the CAT scan and everything.
Yeah.
I was wearing my helmet though.
It's good shit. Yo, wear your helmet, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you break
especially
anything?
racing.
Did you break
Yeah.
anything?
No.
Oh.
I was just like bruised up. Like I had like knee. I had, like,
Yeah, it was bad.
lacerations. Yeah.
It was bad.
I was out of it. I think I had a concussion. Pretty
I
sure.
mean, you went over a cliff, bro.
It was like side
Like
of
a
the road.
side of the road, right?
Yeah, but I was like into some bushes. Like I was just like when you see the cyclists, like like they go over some shit coming down Bombing Hill.
Tour de France and shit like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. I was on a track bike though, so
Shouts to you, bro.
Glad you made it out okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Shit.
Anything you want to share? Anything?
Any shout outs?
Shout outs. I mean, everybody doing positive stuff, keeping the community going. You guys, and doing the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All the new people who are doing events, like Katie at Principals.
Shout out Katie, big time.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, she has an event going on like every week.
Well, not every week, but she's definitely hosting a lot of
Yeah,
events
she's
for
been
us.
hosting a lot of events. She did an alley cat, or they did an alley cat yesterday.
Yeah.
And then it was an art show. I think.
Right after that, Clip Breezy sketch put on and
Yeah,
had a
exactly.
lot of anybody who fucks with a bike could put their art up, which
Also,
was
like the social rides. Those are weekly rides that they do.
Yeah. So
she's part of Nightcap. They're part of
Yeah.
Nightcap. Yeah,
Okay.
word.
That's dope.
Big. Yeah. Thank you for opening up your space to us, OD, because like that shit is the bike community all together in one space could be pretty wild.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it can get messy. So just like everyone.
You see yourself riding a bike forever?
Like racing or commuting or
I guess.
commuting for sure.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like you like that's like a tool that you learn. Like you're just gonna
Yeah.
keep using it. Like if
You're gonna go on your tours.
if I can ride when I'm like 70 and 80, then why not?
Yeah.
Still ride my bike.
And then
for sure.
competitively.
Cardiac arrest.
Competitively. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As long as you still feel it, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, if I'm not racing like on the weekly or whatever, I'll come out to like 1 or 2 like races or whatever.
I mean, at this point, he is the LeBron of Alley Cats. Though.
At this
like,
point.
he's like people's kids are gonna.
Yeah.
Like,
He's been
they're
talking
gonna
about.
race him.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all don't know the story. I got a knee injury. I get surgery. I'm rehabbing. I'm watching Line of Sight. I see Dominican Crihs. I'm like, oh shit, that's one of ours, Hispanic. Then I see Bobby. I'm like, oh yeah. And then they're beating this white guy. I'm like, yeah, I could do this. And then I come from a history of like sales associates and shit like that. So I was really done with that. I was tired of being in customer service, and I wanted to ride a bike. I didn't know how to ride a bike until I was 2013. I was 27. I'm watching Line of Sight.
Wait.
Yeah, bro, you know this. You're not brand new. 6 seasons, bro. 5 seasons, 6 seasons.
No, I remember.
5 seasons.
I remember, but
Yeah.
it's just go ahead.
And one of the first ones was that, and then by chance I get into this bike program to be a bike mechanic, and Jeff is the head mechanic teaching class there, and I'm talking about stories, and I want to be like this guy. He rides in Central, open jacket, and he's like. Dominican Crihs, he was like, yo, I used to sponsor that guy. I'm like, stop playing. And then, I completed the class. I didn't pass it, but, I still got a certificate.
You got a participation award.
Good job.
Exactly. He was like, he knows something, but he's not going to be able to work on your bike, which is why I'm not a mechanic. But,
Why you race?
Yeah, fast forward. We do a race for the Bill that had just passed away.
With
Bilthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bill, who just passed away, and that was one of the first times I'm racing with Chris. And at the end, Chris comes 1, I come 2, and Jeff is there, and I get sponsored that day. I cost sponsorships. Do your homework on sponsorships and bike shops. You got a history with them.
Yeah.
It's a good history, right?
Yeah. Now.
Yeah.
It's a rich history.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just like, we won't get into it, but like, it's bike shop sponsors.
Do your homework.
If you know about bike you know.
Yeah.
It was good. We're fine.
That's why I want to see these new people coming up, and they want to start teams and get the sponsorships and all that. I'm like, and you got to win everything all the time.
Yeah, you got to
win. Your whole team got to win. You're not going to get shit, bro. My team won 2 years in a row, everything, and it was so hard. We still had to put out fucking decks and shit, and you still got to be presentable, and
you got to put in the back.
I mean, especially now with like all the social media, you just got to stay like relevant and like in the front line, basically, like doing your videos and like doing your TikToks, and that's why like I
took a step back.
Can't do it.
I was like, I'm not,
You're not doing TikTok.
I don't want to like everybody's like doing video. What's the kid's name who's doing videos now? The Chilean kid, Franco's doing his videos. Like I get it. Like not hating on them, but like people are doing their videos, and like you have to stay relevant in order to stay on top. And I don't care for that. Like I don't.
You're not doing a TikTok.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to like do videos to like stay.
He has his relevance already. You have a relevance.
But like that's dope that he's doing that.
Yeah.
Like keep doing your videos, bro. Like that's it's dope to see. Like
keep making your niche in the community.
Yeah, put people on and everything. So yeah.
We could do a senior league in a couple of years. Maybe just no cameras. We'll all be like 35 plus. And just have our own little secret league.
Cameras.
A Masters.
A Masters
Alley Cat
podcast?
League.
Yeah.
Wow. With no
category.
Word. No phones either.
No phones.
You gotta pull out the map, a real map.
Yeah. The laminated maps for sure.
Nah, at this point you should know where the fuck you're going. You don't even need.
You never know, bro.
Just be like, yo, go here.
I don't know Brooklyn, bro, and I'm born and raised in Harlem.
That's why you don't know Brooklyn.
It's the island mentality. It doesn't leave Manhattan.
Yeah,
exactly.
You leave Manhattan all the time.
Yeah,
He left Manhattan today, right?
Yeah.
I try to leave Manhattan as much as possible. Like that's where I live, but live and play is different.
Yeah.
Brooklyn is the fun borough for sure.
Okay, that's
somebody hyping up Brooklyn. Look, 1 point for y'all, Brooklyn.
Yeah, a lot of people put a lot they get
we should
a lot of hate on Brooklyn. See, Shardy,
He hates Brooklyn.
He's
Soho?
He's turning a little bit.
I think
'cause
Soho likes Brooklyn.
I think Soho likes Brooklyn also. He
he-
spends a lot of time out here.
He gets a lot
Yeah,
of
he
trouble.
be out here a
Yeah,
lot.
he gets a lot of trouble out here.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stay out of Brooklyn, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Leave those white women alone.
Yeah, that's too. That could get dangerous. Yeah, so any shout outs before we get out of here? I think that's it, right?
I
You said everything you had to say?
think so.
Last
Yeah.
thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Keep making your videos. You know, keep doing events.
Good looking.
Yeah, keep riding your bike. You know, stop hating on people who invest their own time and money to do these events.
That for sure.
You know, it's like, yeah, just respect people's fucking time.
I like that.
Yeah, and call people out on their fucking shit. Also, like call people out on the shit, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
And
keep it real.
Keep
I guess
it real.
I want to say, what day do we expect Monster Track to be, and
Well-
appreciate our checkpoint workers.
Vic said he's doing it on March 18th.
So we're saying that's the date, right?
I mean, no, well, he's not.
That's the date, apparently.
I just want to show up and actually
Well,
have
look,
people there.
remember, you have
so-
to understand that. Remember, at the beginning of the podcast, he said he was
I
banned off
remember.
he was off the Instagram. He's not there. No, he's not a part of it. So whatever organization happens with Monster Track, he doesn't know. He has no idea.
Yeah, it's
So
on
I'm
the
just saying
it's
not
on the IG.
Yeah, like you just gotta follow Vic and see what Vic
Yeah, it's
said.
March 18th apparently. You know,
March
if it says
18th.
2 p.m. Show up at 5 p.m.
Allegedly.
You know, that shit is gonna be.
Bring
He
your
said if it
lights.
says 2 p.m., show up the next day.
Yeah, show up Sunday.
Nah.
You'll be on time.
No. Chill. I hope.
Yeah.
We're uplifted.
Whatchamacallit? Andre and Henry, little Henry, Andre hit me up. They want to throw rookie race.
Ooh.
So that's usually the week before
Is that
Monster
Cherry? Andre Cherry?
Andre
Yeah,
Cherry,
yeah.
and then
It's the week before
Young
Monster
Henry.
Track. Yeah.
Young Henry. I haven't seen none of them.
But rookie race is Cooper's race. So I don't know. They got to talk to Cooper. You know, get Cooper to say yes. But what we did when we instead of like calling it rookie race, we call it rookie monster.
Yeah. Just to switch
I don't
it
know.
up.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be any of those names. They can do, they can do their own thing. But
Cooper bounced from New York. You see yourself doing the same?
eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
Greener pastures, as I say.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit is expensive.
It's expensive. Like I'm tired of the weather. I want to go somewhere where the weather is like
You can ride your bike all year round.
ride your bike all year round, but like I'm just done with winter, bro. It's like,
Yeah. Me too.
I know we're having a mild winter so far.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But it's just
Yeah.
like, when it's 20 degrees and like the wind chill and the snows and you get the gray snow and like
Then you got the
the
salt, yeah.
yellow snow with the dog piss everywhere.
Yeah.
Then you get the poop snow. It's like
And you gotta ride your bike in that.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of types of snows.
it's not fun. It's like
A lot of variety.
I've been riding my bike in New York for a while, but like since like being a messenger, it's like 2005. So no,
So you've been, yes.
yeah. So who knows where, but yeah, somewhere with better weather for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And more like chill. Like US is
Aggressive.
right now, bro.
Messy.
Yeah, the U.S. is as messy as the bike scene right now. Like, deadass, bro. Like, it is.
Yeah.
We're all over the place. Like, I don't even know what to do.
We'll show
Yeah.
you the data.
I'm scared as shit to put. My kid is turning 3 soon. He got to go to school like in like 2 more years, bro.
South
I
America,
don't even
we
know
out.
what to do, bro. I'm thinking about it right now. What in 2 years is he gonna be learning, bro?
Yeah,
What are they gonna
it's
try to
stressful. What
what
are
are
they
they
gonna
gonna-
try to like take out of the textbooks?
take out, put in,
Put
like, it's
in,
just like, I
yeah.
don't even know what's going on.
I mean, lucky for him that
Not
like
teaching the kids about putting things in and out.
Right, like I
Yeah.
feel like school, right? And this is I'm not knocking shit. I'm just saying that school as what it is, right? As intended purposes is to educate my child, right? Right?
100%.
So they should probably learn math and reading before anything else, right?
Yeah.
And then learn everything else, but at least learn how to articulate things and figure shit out, and then learn everything else. Like, you shouldn't at a young age be like, yo, this. People get like lost in the sauce. You feel me? Like, you get
they put like the wrong things at a priority when kids should just be kids.
right. That's
You
what
know,
I'm
like
saying.
they're
Like,
learning
kids be
their
kids,
colors and like,
Yeah, like kids be
their
kids.
shapes. Their 1, 2, 3s, their ABCs.
Let them be kids first.
Exactly.
Right. That's the message. Kids first. But yeah,
That's a good note to end on.
right? Yeah.
Those kids.
But before we go, Buck, is you racing Monster Track this year?
I'm racing Monster Track. I have yet to win. It's eluded me many times.
You gonna take it?
I want to take it. Yeah, pause.
You think you got? You think you got
gonna take
the knowledge
So,
or the fitness?
so I'm getting all of them back. I think the knowledge is good because my last few races I've raced solo and been able
Yeah, you
to
raced
like
the track or die. The last one you raced solo, right?
Solo.
Yeah, I didn't see you with
Yeah.
anybody when I saw you
Nah.
in the Bronx.
Look at you.
I'm doing solo because I just don't want to be following motherfuckers, and I
Yeah.
trust now it's not just the ability to ride. Before when I first came into the scene, I definitely followed Chris everywhere, whoever I could find, because I knew they were the fastest. If I follow them, I get a podium spot. But now I'm getting podium spots going by myself, using the same mentality, kind of because you taught me how to route basically. We had the exact same route for the Track or Die winner. Oh, the last Friday,
Yeah, we
the
did.
final Friday, we had the exact same route. I finished third.
What did you do at Empire State Building?
At Empire, I left.
Did you
I
leave
didn't
and come back?
Yes, I didn't stay the
Okay,
10
yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
That was our
yeah.
difference, right?
No, I left.
No, yeah,
I
yeah,
left.
you left.
I left. I did Chelsea, Empire State, went uptown to the Bronx,
Queens.
came back to Empire State,
Yep.
and the finish.
Same,
Yeah.
same. So that's when I was like, that's why I feel confident, because like, if I'm doing the same routes the top riders are doing, and I have the ability to ride fast,
Yeah.
then I feel like I got a good chance. But you still have to be lucky, because a car could come out, a pedestrian,
Yeah, you still have to be sharp for sure.
your hands could be frozen, and you can't take the manifest out.
Damn.
2017.
Yeah, so
2017.
we here. I'm gonna race, and I'm back.
Who's your biggest rival?
right now? Right now,
Like who are you worried about? Like the race is about to start. You're looking around. It's like I'm definitely gonna have to like be, X Y Z.
and not to sound cocky or nothing. Right before the race, I'm thinking about how the fuck am I gonna route this. My biggest fear is the routing, because I
go.
don't want to sound cocky. Tony, you're not beating me in the sprint. James, Chris, Cooper.
James is retired though.
For 3 years, I came back.
No, James.
Oh, James.
James, right?
I heard
He's done,
James.
right? He don't-
Yeah,
James
James.
retired.
James.
Not really. I mean, he came out and raced that race, right?
He raced BFF,
He raced BFF.
and him and Tony got first and second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James can still ride.
Oh, he's still in
He's
the
always
streets.
if he comes out, he's always a
threat.
contender. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, if I see Tony, I know he's gonna come out. If I see you, like those, like we all know the top 5 that can dead ass win the race at any point. Crusher, yeah, and now Dane has like ability to win. So like, and then Rowboats, when he was on his shit, he had an ability. So like, there's people.
Yeah.
It all depends on the time, but now I'm back on the bike every day. I'm working every day, and I see myself out the saddle, and I'm not tired. I'm not nothing. 10-hour days on the bike every day, which is different though. You still need to put in your lap time if you want to be fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all right. Thank you. So yeah, Monster Track, I'll be there.
For sure. I don't know if I'm gonna be there yet, but if I'm around,
Yo, but we gotta end this.
I'm looking for a
Yeah,
router,
time.
by the way.
Right. Yeah.
I'm looking for a router.
You looking
From
for a
Monster
route?
Track.
Well,
So
then
we out.
Mike's
We
fast.
out.
Mike, I roll
guess
with
not.
Mike.
Listen,
2015.
You just gotta let me know where to go,
It's a good
and I will
horse.
drag you there. I am
Yeah,
a
I
horse.
got
I'm
you.
a
This nigga
Clydesdale.
trying to drag you.
Just for a chance for top
Look,
3.
Well, what
If
about Buckets and Mike?
no, that's what I'm gonna tell him. I got you.
I need
We
to
out.
go.
Mike.
After
We-
the show, they're
After
gonna,
the
they're gonna have a
show,
little
yeah.
conversation. Like,
We
yo,
just
let's ride
can't
together,
have- Straight line, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Cat 6, bro. Let's
Yo,
go.
Mike get buckets.
We'll only race for the
Six.
last 5
Hey.
minutes,
That's
Yeah.
it.
and I'll get you to the last 5 minutes.
That's
That's
hey,
it.
we in there. If we finish 1-2, I'm with it. We just can't have Terry following us.
Oh.
No, I got
Fuck you,
bad
Terry.
luck with him.
There's bad luck with Terry every time.
Really?
Every Terry video.
Every
like,
stupid fucking video he puts on Instagram, it's always me doing some dumb shit crashing. The monster
we-
truck, truck,
Shame on you, Terry.
and then I tried grabbing that sketch on
Bedford Burning.
Burning Bedford Burning,
Yeah,
the first year, and he
Right.
blew me
Well,
up.
it's not
Yeah.
right?
The Terry curse.
Everybody.
Just
Everybody
doing
on
shit
it.
all the time, and then that one time he gets me on
Everybody
camera, I
gets
look like an idiot.
roasted.
So if it's Lucas Brunel, we good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been fun.
Yeah, so we be out there.
Yeah, but Lucas, we're done. We're good.
Well, I hope to see you regardless if you're racing or not.
Yeah, no. If I'm around for sure, but like I'm like,
Iffy.
not that I'm iffy. It's like I'm not prioritizing like being here. Come on, monster track. It's
Fire.
like, if I'm not here, I'm not gonna be like, oh fuck,
I'm missing
If
that.
I'm here, I'll race. Like, of course I'll race. But
Damn, he's mad casual about it. Almost like he's
Grew
gonna
up.
race it.
We grew up, bro.
No.
We'll see.
Almost like he's like being tactful.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not being tactical. It's just the truth.
He's like, hey, look, if I'm around, I'll race it. If not,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Right.
be chilling where I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be. I'm
Treat it
gonna
like
be
if you
catching
asked 1v1 with MJ.
I like that. That's what it's gonna boil down to.
If I show up, I show up.
Regardless of his fitness, he still has best routing. Like we all know that. So,
Yeah. So we'll see.
mhm.
But yeah, should be fun.
Should be fun.
Regardless.
Thank you,
Or
Chris.
I hope it's fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It
I mean,
should
that's
be
what it's
fun.
about, right?
Yeah.
Fun.
If the top contenders come out, it's always gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's monster track. So, like, the big hitters are going to come out. That's the fun part. It's like, okay, yeah. Like, it's on. Before the race starts,
Yeah.
you're looking around. It's like, yeah.
Talking your shit.
So-and-so is here. It's like, it's on. A game.
Yeah, word. I don't want my
Don't
$20.
let some 50 fucking place guy ruin your race for you.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Thank you so much, Chris. You
Thank
already
you
know.
guys. Thank you guys.
already know.
Appreciate it. And, the new setup, everything.
Hopefully, you didn't get too much contact. I feel like you didn't.
I got a little contact high.
Yeah.
I felt like my heart was just like, at one point.
That's that real journalism.
That's that.
See,
Oh,
that's
shit.
how we get you in our
Get me
world.
relaxed and like, okay.
That's how you start talking your
You
shit.
gotta
You're
answer
like,
some
yeah,
questions.
actually.
Yeah.
No, but thank you, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys.
You're welcome back anytime. You already know. We'll be
Thank
here
you.
on
Yo,
Sundays.
you gonna have a 4P?
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, when
Yeah.
another person
When
comes
somebody
3
is
times.
third, then I gotta surpass him again.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna have stories, man.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
you said, he's not retiring. He's just being a little more choosy.
Well,
You got a quote? Favorite
Yeah.
saying as always?
yeah.
We out on this.
I did.
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
gotta pee.
Let's
so
go.
we out of here.
Quote.
That's it.
You get the quote in, bro.
No, I'm dead ass. That was it. I didn't have nothing.